Hello.
I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I don't know who's watching this. I'm not sure exactly. One thing I do know for sure is that I'm making this video for two reasons. One, to talk about some shows that I really like. And two, to tell you that I'm gonna make more videos next year. I made two. I don't remember, honestly. No, I made like three. I made like three this year, I think. I don't remember. I'm gonna delete all the Ghibli videos anyway. I'm probably gonna redo those. I don't know. I'm gonna work a lot on stuff because I finally figured out a schedule that I could probably pull off. I'm not sure, but I can try. It's been a horrible year for plenty of people. But in my personal life, fucking fantastic year. The best year of my life, and I say that without any hesitation. I mean, I could list off a bunch of things that are great about my personal life, but I don't want you to know those things because I don't want you to care about me. Also, I don't want to dox myself with any information, but let's just say I did a lot this year, and it all went mostly well, and I am very happy. Now on to the part that I am willing to share with you. One of the many reasons why this year was great. This is definitely one of the best things that happened this year, but if it didn't happen this year, I wouldn't really be mad, you know? I watched and read and played a lot of really, really good shit this year. And I've been so busy that I didn't have time to change these outdated and even fallen off posters. I mean, I don't know if you remember, you probably don't, but I like a year ago or so I made a video saying like these are my new 3 favorite shows, and then I made another video when I watched Mr. Robot and I changed them around a little bit. And now this year I've watched so much good shit and so much new good shit has come out that these 3 shows are all off of the list. If this list remained the same and I didn't watch nearly or consume nearly as much good media as I did this year, then this year would still be the best year of my life. That's how good this year was. I'm not even going to talk about the fact that I played Nier Automata, which is the best game of all time, or the fact that I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once and that it came out this year, which is the best movie of all time. Well, it's not. Okay, maybe it's not. I don't know. I need to rewatch it. I need to rewatch a lot of movies. I haven't watched it, but I haven't watched many movies this year. That's one thing I didn't do. But I did watch a lot of shows. So let's get to this, because this video is already 7 minutes long, and I need to make it fast. I need to release it by the end of the year because otherwise it's gonna be poopy. Even though if anyone observed me this year, they would think that I quit YouTube and entertainment altogether because I worked so little on it. That is still where my passions lie, and that is still what I want to do with my life. Anyway, this hurts. This genuinely hurts to do. I wasn't expecting to do this right now, but I thought it's fine, it's for the video. Doesn't even look cool. Now I'm gonna have to clean up this mess. But anyway, you don't care about that. I mean, you don't care about anything, so I could talk about anything right now. You're not even watching. No one is watching. That is the secret to making good content. Pretend like no one's watching, and then people who will be watching are gonna be like, wow, this is really cool. It's like he doesn't even care about if I like this or not. And it's true, I don't care, because you're not there. And if you are there, I'm sorry. Anyway, something came out this year. I don't know if you heard about it. It's called Chainsaw Man. It's, I don't know if you see, this is the Chainsaw guy. And these 2 bozos are just like, I don't know, weirdos. I don't know anything about them. Chainsaw Man is the most well-produced piece of television I've ever seen, except for my #1 show. But it's like more creative than my #1 show. My #1 show is just more emotionally potent and hits me in my fucking heart. But Chainsaw Man is just so perfectly executed. The only reason why it's not my #1 is because I think season 2 will bring it to be my #1. By the way, I didn't read the manga before watching the show. In fact, I waited until the show was over to read the manga. I started reading the manga at 10 a.m. yesterday, and I stopped reading it at 9 p.m. I finished the entire manga in a day. I wasn't planning on doing that at all. Not even close. I was like, I'll read a few chapters. I'll start the manga. It's not like my favorite manga. Berserk still is absolutely my favorite. Vagabond is my second favorite. Silent Voice is my third favorite. And One Punch Man, not everyone loves One Punch Man as much as I do. I think Chainsaw Man, if it goes well and has a good ending, can beat One Punch Man. The thing about Chainsaw Man is that it is amazing, and the Gun Devil arc is the best arc in anything I have ever fucking read. Such amazing payoff I have never received in any manga arc. Like Marineford from One Piece is not as good as the Gun Devil arc in Chainsaw Man. It's just so perfectly executed, beat by beat. Everything is just, it gives me chills just thinking about it right fucking now. I can barely cut this fucking... I think part 2 has been fucking great so far, just as good as the original, way better than the beginning of the first part. Like the first few arcs in the first part are really good, but the Katana Man arc is where shit really pops off. I think the Justice Devil arc is almost as good as the Katana Man arc, and that's the first arc in part 2. And I cannot wait to see where this next arc goes, and I cannot wait to see where the entirety of part 2 goes, because it could, like, God knows what anything could happen in Chainsaw Man. Literally anything can happen in Chainsaw Man. Anyway, my point is, if Chainsaw Man Season 2 adapts the Bomb Girl and International Assassins arc as good as they adapted the first part of the series, we will have the best show of all time. Chainsaw Man will be the best show ever fucking made, and then whatever the fuck they do for Season 3, or if it's like Season 2, Part 2, because I don't know if they have enough material for Season 3 to make like a 12-episode season. Whatever the fuck they end up doing with Chainsaw Man, if they do it as well as they did Season 1, we will have the best show of all time. I'm just saying, this number 3 spot is definitely temporary unless they like fuck up Season 2 dramatically for some reason, which I don't see why they would do. So yeah, when Chainsaw Man is a complete show, it will be the best of all time and very hard to beat in my opinion. But as it currently stands with just one season, it's number 3. And a show that ended this year, but started like 3 years ago, that did reach this legendary status in my opinion, is Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal. Genndy Tartakovsky is the creator of Samurai Jack, so therefore I have a lot of bias towards him, because he made probably the most influential piece of art that I've ever consumed. I mean, it changed the entire course of my life, right? Here's the thing though, he also made the single worst piece of art I've ever consumed, which is the finale to Samurai Jack. So I have a very balanced bias towards him, and most of his other stuff is like, fine. I don't think it's, like, I think I like it, it's cute, but it's not like some of my favorite stuff ever, you know? I think he's very good at what he does, and I respect him a lot, but I don't like automatically love everything he makes or watch everything he makes. The point of the show is, caveman befriends dinosaur, and they try to survive in a world that is constantly trying to kill them. And it is genuinely some of the best cinema I've ever witnessed in my entire life. I'm a fan of simplicity, I am. I love me some, when you can just take a few things and fucking punch them as hard as you can in my face and then blow me away. Ow, I punched my fucking hand really hard and it's vibrating now. God damn it. Now, I have anger issues. Severe anger issues. Some say I need therapy. Those some are me. I need therapy. Whenever my anger issues do pop up, which is sometimes completely randomly without any fucking reason, I have this blind, murderous rage where I want to destroy everything around me. And I've seen that rage be captured in some shows very well for brief moments, you know? It's basically the entire foundation of Primal. The entire purpose of Primal is to make you feel like this. Season 2 does that, plus some genuinely heart-wrenching, actual, well-written emotions and plot threads that are fucking fantastically executed. And the production level, I mean, this show is gorgeous, and I mean gorgeous. I mean, these 3 shows are not just my favorite shows, they are probably the 3 best looking shows ever fucking made. They are genuinely so goddamn pretty. But anyway, anger issues aren't the core of my personality. The core of my personality is that I'm a little crybaby bitch. Violet Evergarden is my favorite show of all time. Violet Evergarden has the track record for the show or piece of media that's made me cry the most, which is why it's my favorite. I genuinely don't know how the show wasn't a bigger hit. Every second of it looks better than the best moments in Demon Slayer. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. I have a little bit of a spite towards Demon Slayer because I was very hyped to watch it, and I realized that most of the show is actually boring until the action scenes, which are just really pretty and don't really have much emotional resonance with anything. I need to make a Demon Slayer video, I think. Is only good because it's pretty. Like, if it wasn't pretty, then it wouldn't be good. Anyway, the complete opposite is the case for Violet Evergarden, where the jaw blowing and mind dropping animation that just is there to enhance and like truly emphasize every one of the incredible, beautifully written and beautifully executed emotional moments in this series about random ass fucking people. And then in the end, the movie takes all of that, all the best aspects of the show, puts them in it, and then also ties the knot on the whole connecting plot thread of the entire series, and does it perfectly and super satisfyingly. Like, all of these shows are incredibly fucking short, which is crazy because a few years ago I thought that no way I could ever get emotionally invested in short things. To be fair, Chainsaw Man also has the advantage of being a manga, but this was here before I read the manga. Like, and it's crazy because I thought like I would only get attached to like super long stories because I just need time to get emotionally attached. But this year I was fucking proven wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love long-term storytelling. One Piece is fucking goated, which by the way also caught up to One Piece this year. I need to make a video about that. Switch the lights. This is better. This is better. This is nicer. It's more cozy. If the show was ugly, would it still be my #1 show of all time? Absolutely not. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course it wouldn't. Hi. Just really quickly wanted to mention the fact that the final episode of Primal isn't great. It's the only not great episode. It's good. I like it. I think it's fine. I don't think it's bad. I think it's serviceable, but it could have definitely been better, and it is the worst episode of the show in my opinion, even though it's still good because all the episodes are fucking amazing. Does it make the show unwatchable? No. Genndy Tartakovsky's strength is in the journey. It is all about the journey, not about the destination, which is why I still love Samurai Jack with all my heart, despite it having a horrible finale. Same thing goes for Violet Evergarden, but not the same, because the movie is amazing. It's a fantastic ending. But there is one episode that is a lot worse than all the other ones, and that's episode 5. Just skip episode 5. Just skip it. Just skip it. Let's just all ignore the fact that episode 5 exists. Everything about the episode is really okay. No, there's nothing bad in the episode specifically, except for one thing. There's one really, really bad thing in the episode. There's one singular detail about the episode that makes it very much uncomfortable to watch and kind of gross. So, very gross, actually, not kind of. I want to keep this video positive, okay? I want to keep this video nice and positive, alright? Let's just say episode 5 does drag the show down a bit. I guess Happy New Year to everyone watching this. I'll show you guys my Christmas tree. I'm not going to show you around my room because it's a fucking right mess. That's why this only recorded the wall. But yeah, I am gorgeous. I am beautiful. And so are you. Not as beautiful as me, obviously, but if you keep watching me, maybe you could be. That's gonna be my I'm gonna have like a classic YouTube outro, and that's gonna be my outro. It's gonna be like, keep watching me to be as beautiful as I am. See you next year with some actual content. Some good actual videos that are actually made. I don't know how many. At least 2, at most 10. I doubt that it's gonna be 10 though. But yeah. Amen and goodbye and have a holidays cheer and Happy New Year and
He will bring us goodness and light.
He will bring us goodness and light. I should have sung that, man. No, did you extend?
Wow. Thank you, Ryan.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ryan.
You're welcome. Happy holidays, everyone.